Well, hi Mick, and welcome back to the Qube.
Hi Nick, nice to see you again. Your Qube is still looking brilliant.
Yes, well, it's been great for me, and obviously I bought this on the private side, but I do a lot of my video work here. It's enabled me to build a business, but since having this built, I hear you do an awful lot more in the commercial side.
Yeah, whilst we're still involved in the domestic market,
Yeah.
we are still building luxury garden studios. Probably 70% of our work now is within the commercial market, mostly being schools.
It doesn't surprise me, because one of the things about this Qube is so airy. I mean, with the beautiful doors, it's actually like, you know, being outside, so it must be a great environment for children to learn in.
Yes, it is. They're very much. They are brilliant designs with the big bifold doors. They're inside, outside teaching areas, and it's a great place to teach and a great place to learn from.
The Qube. Well, the school had been looking at many avenues of build, really, and the Qube was attractive, A, because it's a rapid build and was very rapid, and its environmental values. It's, you know, low impact on the environment, and it's aesthetically pleasing, and it just worked well for the school. The particular one we're in now is 60 square metres, which can take a class of roughly 30 children, and has been acoustically balanced by the Qube for use for music. And from start to finish, this one was 2 weeks build, internal, external, finished product. During the build time, it was carried out in a very professional manner. From day one, when the Qube arrived on a lorry, it was all offloaded, and the boys went straight to work in a very professional manner. And on day one, the superstructure was up, very incredible. And by day 3, they were plastering. And it was just, you didn't have to worry when they were working, basically, and it was, especially within the school environment, it all worked out very well. So much so that we took on the Qube to do another one, which is a lot bigger, this one being 100 square metres in size, for use for the before and after school club. And also with this other one, we'd be able to use it in the wider community, and thus actually probably get a revenue from it. So that was another reason for using the Qube again, because of basically the rapid build, and that's wins over any other possible types of building that you could have used.
A couple of the options that you offered me was a kitchen and a toilet. Now obviously I didn't take that, but commercial side, you must have a lot more demand for those type of things.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we're putting shower blocks in schools, toilets, kitchens,
Crikey.
anything that's
Shower
needed.
block. How many showers did you?
There was, in the shower block we done, there was 8 showers. It was a
Wow.
part of the changing rooms.
Crikey. I find this place extremely economical to run. I have a little radiator that just keeps it warm in the winter. Is that the same on the commercial side?
It is. We build with a product called Structural Insulated Panels, and that's the floor, walls and roof. They're extremely eco-friendly, probably 15% better U value than a traditional brick-built building.
We looked at quite a few different products that were around. What we wanted was something that could be used for a range of things, had sort of possibilities that were beyond a particular building. So we looked at some buildings that were quite structurally, I suppose, restrictive on what you could use them for. I liked the finish, I liked the way it looked, I liked the fact that the doors could roll back so that you could sort of open up that expanse. I also liked the fact that I showed the pictures to a group of children that were our school council, and they just had a list of things they could do with the building, and it was a space, and I think that's what attracted me. It was a space.
Yeah.
And I think if something's a basic space, you can do anything with it.
One of the things that amazed me was the speed of build. Normally when you get builders in, you can't get rid of them. They're here for ages, but you were in and out in a week. Is that the same on the commercial side?
It is. Everything is the design is ready. We pre-manufacture the buildings in our factory. It's delivered on site on day 1 on a couple of Arctic lorries. It's like a large Lego set, so it turns up on site and we put it up on site. A traditional, probably, let's say 300 square metre building, it would take 5-6 weeks, where if it was brick built, it would probably take 3 months, 4 months.
Incredible. And the foundations I found was interesting, because we didn't have a whole load of concrete here, which is obviously safer for children. Can you tell me about the foundation system?
Again, it's concrete blocks with adjustable legs. We put a timber ring beam on top of that, and the building goes on top of that, and that does away with the need for strip foundations and oversights. So the speed is a lot quicker as well.
I love the fact that it was very eco-friendly, because that's something that we wanted to develop. And I love the fact that it came with a decking so you could do performance outside. So it sort of fitted into the remit of our school. We're a very creative school, so it worked with what we wanted to do. Well, they came in on a Monday, they worked that whole week, and then they finished the following Thursday, so it was about 9 days.
Okay.
Highly professional when they were on site. They closed it off. Health and safety was paramount. They what I quite liked is they actually interacted with the children. They spoke to the children. The children were quite interested in what was going on and how it was being designed. And because Adam and the guys were really friendly and open, they had that nice relationship. They also had a good relationship with us. If there was anything that they needed or anything that they wanted to advise, they came and spoke to us. They coned off things at the end of the night, and they came in with a smile and left with a smile. And it was a very easy building structure, which is not always the case with things in schools.
And are you doing other areas other than schools? You're making inroads into other commercial places?
Yes, we are. We've just completed our first contract in the NHS, and that's another market we're looking to expand in and go further with.
So this all sounds great, but does it come at a price?
It's very much cost comparable to a brick-built building, but the major benefit is the design and the speed of build.
Yeah. And when you did my Qube, you came in, did all the plans, submitted everything to the local council. Is that the same on the commercial side?
Yes, it is. One of our designers will visit your business premises, come up with some designs, concept designs, put them in front of you for any final tweaks, and this is all free of charge. If those concept designs are okay, we'll then do a full set of working drawings and put them through to the planning and building departments, building regulations.
PFI stands for Private Funding Initiative. So a private funding initiative has a group of schools in Northampton, and because they own the school for 35 years, you have to be very, very careful about just putting a structure on. So you have to go through a change order. In the change order, you need to detail the exact development of the building. You need to look at electricity. You need to look at a breakdown of how effective it is. You need to look at health and safety. You need to make sure the designs are clear. And then you submit that to the PFI. They have a look at it. They look through the breakdown of the company. If they're happy, they sign it off along with the county council, and then the development can go along. So the extra paperwork is there, but because of all the work that was given to us by the Qube, it was quite easy, because all we did was hand in those plans, hand in those and what we did is, as a PFI school, we just put the Qube in touch with the people that were running the PFI, and they spoke many times about how it needed to be done. And then once we got the sign off, the development started.
Well, Mick, it's fantastic to see how well you're doing. I obviously made the right decision on my Qube, and thank you very much for your time.
No problem at all. Nice to see you again, Nick.